Hi, everybody. Want to welcome you to this edition of the Real Estate Rundown. Today we have a local restaurant owner, Steven Garcia with the Calico County. By the way, if you haven't had their cinnamon rolls, go check them out.
Come see us. We'd love to have you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, I wanted to kind of get in a little bit about talking about local businesses and different things for people who are looking to move here. And so wanted to talk about what is the history of Calico County? How did it come about? Has it been family owned all this time? Kind of tell us the story about it.
From the background that I know, the original founder was Bob LaRoche. He started it back in '84. It was him, his family from Fort Smith, Arkansas, were two brothers that opened it up. And actually, there is two Calico counties. There's one here in Amarillo,
Okay.
and there's one in Fort Smith, Arkansas. So when the other brother moved back to Fort Smith, he took the brand with him there. So there is two.
Interesting.
And then he had a secretary. I know he had a couple other partners in there, but his secretary in Randall Deckard wanted to buy Calico, and Bob offered it to him. So he bought it, and he had it for a number of years. And then a guy by the name of John Edmondson bought it from him and asked me to be a partner just after COVID.
Gotcha.
And then in 2022, just kind of rushing through this, John Edmondson wanted to sell out, and Chris Reinhart from Cask and Cork Reinhart Roofing became my partner then.
Gotcha.
So currently it's me and Chris.
Yeah. What a time to step into restaurant ownership right during COVID.
I know. That was a lot of faith, I'm telling you. John made it so easy for me. So
Sure.
we knew COVID wasn't going to last forever.
Right.
Even though it was a tough time for almost everybody.
For sure.
I say almost. Some people made some good businesses during COVID.
Yeah.
But when that lifted, man, Amarillo's fan base for Calico County just came out. So
Yeah. It was all over the support. I mean, you could see all the social media posts, go support local. These businesses have been shut down for months and months and months, and some of them unfortunately had to close their doors, and lots of challenges for business owners during that time. And it was so good to see the outpouring of support and love that the citizens have for these local businesses.
Yeah, it's great. Amarillo is really known for locals.
Yeah.
Local businesses, whatever it is, and to see that type of following, that type of love of community, it's great.
Absolutely.
It's really great.
Absolutely. So we talked about the history. There's this one monumental time, and I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yes, sir.
The flood. It hurt so many businesses along Paramount and all that stuff. I mean, obviously you guys suffered some time and obviously had to close the doors for a little bit for remodel, things like that.
Yes, sir.
Talk through that. What did that look like for you guys?
Scary in the beginning, or scary for me. That was the only business I have.
Right.
So to see the water inside, I'm one of those nosy bodies though. I went and bought one of those waders for fishing, and I walked that whole block just to see what the damage is, and see if there was hope there was no water in our restaurant.
Sure.
Unfortunately, there was. But yeah, all those businesses. It was funny because I got water in my restaurant. Next door was dry as a bone.
Really?
At Indian Oven.
Interesting.
That's what I said. It was just if you look at it, my drive-through window meets their door, so that's all it took.
Wow.
But anyhow, sitting there waiting for the water to go away, seeing fish swim in the parking lot, it's all new. We had what they call a lakefront property that you couldn't get into.
Right. You had the true meaning of fresh fish.
Yes. Yeah. We didn't cook any of it.
No.
But once that water receded, if you remember, Calico from the floors up to the paneling was all wood.
Mm-hmm.
So it looked like a roller coaster when we opened up those doors for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Me and Chris met, the only two in the restaurant, and we just looked at it and said, "Okay, let's go to work."
Yeah.
Started tearing up all the floors, and Chris brought a crew in, and within that day, the floors were gutted. That next day, the walls were gone. Chris is an amazing guy. He is quick.
Yeah.
So we brought in our crew, our cooks, and whoever wanted to not volunteer, but come in and do some work to clear up the restaurant, to get it all re-cleaned and deep cleaned and ready to go. They could come in and help out, and we still kept them employed that way. It took us about 6.5 weeks to get things going, and the restaurants that came together to help us feed those guys that were working, like Spicy Mike, Cask and Cork, I want to say Pescaris, were amazing.
Yeah.
They would come off, drop off food for the guys to eat, and they did it more than once. So that was cool. At that time, we had 47 employees. Once we got everything open, 44 of them came back. So,
That's amazing.
Yeah, that says there's a family vibe.
For sure. For sure.
And we enjoyed it. Right now we're currently around 50 out of that one location. When we opened the doors on that day, that was like, man, my heart was going. I was ready to go.
Yeah.
Both chambers were there. Hispanic Chamber and Chamber of Commerce was there. And just to see the people just come through that door, I don't think it actually shut.
Wow.
You know, because they were just filling up. And that continued not only on one day. I thought it would be like a week. It just kept coming and coming and coming. And it was amazing.
That is amazing. I've seen... since then I've seen some different things, grills going down or whatever the case may be. And I mean, I see you post on social media and it's neat to still, even far after that, other restaurants stepping in to help, I mean, yeah, it's business and we're all competitors, but to have that relationship with other businesses, to be able to open the doors or open the kitchen, whatever needs to happen to help someone succeed, that's still pretty neat to get to see. And you don't always get to see that.
Yeah, you don't. I've worked in different parts of the United States, and this is the first community I've seen that's actually done that in that magnitude.
Yeah.
But not only helped me, but helped the rest of the people in that neighborhood.
For sure.
It was pretty good.
Absolutely. I don't know. It's amazing to overcome all of those things and changes and different curveballs, as you could say, that life throws at you, and it's it's so neat to get to sit back and watch and see that come to fruition. So
yeah, it's pretty fun.
So talk about, you kind of touched a little bit on the culture, the team, those who came back after. Talk to us a little bit about the team. Talk to us about the culture, the family vibe that you guys have there.
That's pretty unique in itself. We have one cook that's been there 31 years.
No kidding.
We have 7 cooks that have been there over 20 years.
Wow.
We got another maybe 2 or 3 that's been over there over 10. So there's some consistency there. We like doing things with them. We like taking them out. We like having fun. Sure. We've done things like potlucks so we can see what their food, and some of them is on the menu now because it was so amazing. Like some of the Mexican food, it's now on the menu because we've had it and everybody goes, "Wow, this is amazing!" So
right?
Why not put it on the menu?
Sure.
So we did that. We've taken one of our cooks to watch the Dallas game. The gentleman that's been there 31 years. We're a family, so we fight like family.
Yeah.
We love like family.
Sure.
We make sure that the customers feel that same vibe.
Sure.
My wife is in the front door in the hostess stand. So when you come in, you get to see her. You see me in the lobby. I get to hang out with guests and sit at the table and
Sure.
break bread with them. And
Absolutely.
same thing with our staff. We ask our staff to communicate in such a fashion that it makes you feel like you're at home.
Sure.
What better way to sit down when they got a basket of cinnamon rolls with a big smile wanting to talk to you, and they put it on the table. Can't go wrong with that. That kind of keeps the kids
how I
mellow.
got this way. It's those cinnamon rolls.
Yes, sir. Me too. So yeah, the family vibe is a big thing for us. Once we get somebody that meshes and sticks with us for more than a month or two, they're not going anywhere.
Sure.
They just become part of the family.
Right.
So that kind of thing. And one of the biggest things that we like to do, we don't do a lot of monetary donations, but we do give a lot of time out to special projects, or
Sure.
if we're asked. I've done a lot of charity events, and by giving my time, being out in the community.
Sure.
It's that's where I met you.
Yeah.
Was out in the community.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's a little bit about us. It's how you want to say the reason why Calico is still around is because of that vibe, and it has to do with a lot of the employees that are there that care about the restaurant, and it shows. And then the customers come, they feel the same vibe, and it's great, you know.
Yeah, I need to get back in there. It's been a minute since I've been in there. Well, there's so many things you can say about the restaurant. So many things you can say about the people, both the staff, but also the city and everything. But I am dying to know, what is your favorite plate on the menu? What is your favorite item?
My favorite is our chicken fried steaks. Green Chili Willie has this saying that they're the best chicken fried steak out there, and I know I'm calling him out. Yes, sir. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Jim. But I think if we go head to head, I would throw that out there.
Yeah.
If him and I would cook side by side, blind test, I want to see who got the best.
Yeah.
I'm bold. I know that. And Green Chili is one of my favorite restaurants as well.
Sure.
But we hand cut, hand trim, hand tenderize, all in house.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's no better tenderized steak out there. You don't need a knife. I know you said that before. Some people have said that, but it's true. Our special blending batter makes that steak awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, I get people who today is actually the special for today is chicken fried steaks.
Interesting.
And it's one of the busiest days of the week.
I could see that. I could see that. And I've always been the breakfast side of things. I love the breakfast that there's offered. I've never had anything bad there. You know, a lot of times I get the same old omelets, things like that.
Right.
So I don't vary too much when I order. I go to the same place, order the same thing. I don't try anything else on the menu, and I need to get better at doing that because I might find something I really like.
Cool. And we got something for you then. That we do our breakfast all day.
Oh.
Yeah. You come in at 7 in the morning, you got breakfast. You come in at 9 o'clock at night, you got breakfast.
I'm gonna have to tell the wife I know where we're going for dinner.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, I appreciate you so much taking the time, coming in here, visiting with us, and sharing a little bit about Calico County. What would be one thing you would want to share? You mentioned you've kind of worked all over the nation, things like that. What would be one thing you would share with somebody who's looking to move here? What would be the one thing you would share in your experience of moving here and being a part of the community?
Yeah, the biggest thing is we're going to get a lot of different types of culture, backgrounds, all that good stuff, and it's all great. But what I would venture to tell somebody new to come in, soak it in. Soak in what local's about. Because when you do that, you get to see something that's new. Sure. Something that you may not have experienced before from being in the bigger cities or being in different parts of the United States or other countries is the Amarillo spirit, if you want to call it that. How people here still wave at each other. You know, how people still shake hands and people hug each other here.
Right.
That doesn't happen in a lot of places. So if you would just open your mind, your heart to the Amarillo way of Philadelphia, saying brotherly love, I think you would adjust to it and you would want to keep it that way. And you'll go a lot further that way. So I hope that's what we portray when people come into our restaurant.
For sure.
That we care about you. We want to make sure you're at home. And if any of that changes, just let me know.
Absolutely.
We'll tweak and do things to make that possible.
And that's what you do as a business owner, obviously. I mean, I've seen a few different scenarios where it's like, hey, that's not who we are. I need you to call me. Let's talk this through, you know. So that's always a bonus. And I think that in those scenarios, that portrays just exactly what you said about Amarillo. We care.
Yes, sir.
So, well, thanks for taking the time, visiting with us, sharing with us about Calico County. And I hope those that are watching and listening, I hope you go by and check it out. You might look like me if you get too many cinnamon rolls, but hey, it's worth it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.